Hey Josh Rainwater, how's it going? Can you hear me pretty well? I'm using my recording mic now rather than my streaming mic, but I've turned all the volumes of the game down, so I'm hoping that my volume is good enough. Good, good. Oh, not bad, just busy. but I hadn't streamed in a while, so I figure should get some city skylines in. Yeah, I think my biggest problem right now is that, well, right now it's not obvious, but uh, I keep needing to expand residential zones, and I'm not really adding any new industrial zones. And I have like a couple big areas of industrial zones planned um, for most of the open space left in my city, but there's no like I don't actually need to put them in. So for now, I'm just I just need to keep expanding my residential zones, which is interesting. I think at some point, or actually very soon, I'm gonna expand. I'm gonna buy a couple new tiles, or at least one new tile for some more residential zones. But for now, I'm expanding the Raton Rouge district. There it is. I was looking for Josh Rainwater Avenue. I found it. Yeah, that 200 character limit will do it every time. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice. I think the thing is, with a game like City Skylines, I could do like a Let's Play series of it, but I feel like that would be a lot that lends itself to streaming with a game like City Skylines. Uh, you got obviously the input from the viewers is one thing that can be helpful if you miss something important, but also like you say, it's just sort of a more relaxed gameplay style. If you're gonna make if you're gonna make a Let's Play series of a game like City Skylines, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of cuts going into it, and then basically you're paring down, many hours of gameplay for for one city down to maybe a few episodes of actual good content. So that's why I think for a game like City Skylines, live streaming just seems like the natural way, sort of to share the content with viewers. You will give me a minute here. I'm gonna try to lower my stream settings. Obviously, lowering the video settings in City Skylines wasn't enough. So it's just how good City Skylines is, how natural a fit it is for streaming. But then you have a problem like this that's just not being resolved. I have video settings as low as they go. The problem is my encoding is getting overloaded, so turning down my stream like quality doesn't actually help with that. And you can see I have shadow. Well, I'll just disable shadows, see if that helps, I guess. But very short. That doesn't even matter when they're disabled. I mean, huh? Nope. It's still overloaded. Yeah, I do agree with that, Josh. Exactly. My computer can't handle City Skylines, streaming City Skylines once it gets to big enough speed, it seems, which is unfortunate. I have been talking about getting a new processor soon, and I think soon should be very soon at this point. I think a new processor might help this a lot for me. My card's good, so I'm pretty sure that's not where my bottleneck is. A bootleg game. I don't actually own any bootleg games myself. Um, that's Yahwee's specialty. Um, but I think streaming a different game probably is a good idea because this is unwatchable at this point. So as much as I'd like to play City Skylines, probably gonna switch over to a different game here. I just don't know what game yet. Do you have any suggestions? I mean, I have whether or not I'll have the game is a question. If I have it, then maybe I'll look into streaming it instead. You can. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get it though. I'm not sure. I wonder if maybe it's because I have ad block on, but I can't actually access the link. And when I search for Grandad on that link, it's not actually giving me anything. It's just giving me a page not found error. Hey, Jay Young, thanks. I need to find a street to name after you now. Let's see. Guess I have these streets here still. This one right here. This could be Jay Young Street. Of course, you probably can't see it because the stream quality is poor. How does the game play on the Xbox One? I didn't know City Skylines was available for Xbox One. Okay, what should this line be called? How about Georges Bizet? oops. Let's get us there. All right. What should this bus line be called? I already have a gray bus line. How about grayish red? There we go. Well, I have a Johann Sebastian Bach. How about Charles Philip Emanuel Bach? Hopefully I spelled that right. Look it up. Well, there's a double P, which I never would have gotten on Philip, and there is no double M on Emmanuel. So, no, I did not spell it right. And it's Carl Philip Emmanuel. I thought it was Charles. I stand corrected. Carl. There we go. Hi, Stupidity. How's it going? I'm gonna be changing what game I'm playing here shortly because my city's too big and my computer can't handle encoding the city even with lowest graphic settings. So I have horrible stream quality right now. So I'm gonna change what game I'm playing, but I haven't decided what game yet. Do I have a Stupidity Avenue? I'm pretty sure I do, right? I'm almost positive I do somewhere. I just have to find it. I don't see one yet. I guess I don't have a Stupidity Avenue. Well, time to add one. Uh, Josh, I'll probably look at this game later. I don't think I'm going to stream it just yet, but I'll take a look at it between. Oops, that is not what I meant to. I'll take a look at it between, between now when I'm streaming now and next time, and uh, and determine if I'm interested in playing / streaming. Um, you know what I could stream? Um, Let me look quickly at a list of games in my Steam library. So I'm thinking maybe Mini Metro. That's a pretty fun game. Darkest Dungeon is pretty good. Let's see what else. I've already beat Guild of Dungeoneering, so it's not a lot there. Human Resource Machine, yeah, but I've already beat that as well. Could also do Polybridge. Or Project High Rise. Or Civ VI. Or Europe Universalis. Jay, I don't have an Xbox One, no. I'm going to go ahead and list in the chat the games that I might be interested in playing, and let me know if there's one that looks like something you'd want to see me play. Another game that I haven't played very much, but I have, is Stellaris. I don't own GTA, no. So I got votes for Mini Metro, Polybridge, Civ, Project High Rise. Well, since I turned down Josh Rainwater's suggestion earlier, maybe I should go with Civ this time. Jay, I'm from the United States. All of them sound all of the votes sound quite fun for me. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll play a couple quick rounds of Mini Metro, and then I'll go on to Civ. How does that sound? Hey Jacob, the new Mars edition of what? Also, I need to add your name to my city of City Skylines. My team just lost. I didn't know there was going to be a Mars version of City Skylines, but if there is, that sounds awesome. Scotland? That would be, I would have a pretty unusual accent for Scotland. Oh, a new game. Let me look that up real quick. I do have, yeah, that looks like something that I'd definitely be interested in. I do have, what game is it? What's the game called? A Planet Base, which is a lot like that. Um, so yeah, definitely. Oh, and if it's based on City Skylines, even better. If it's a Paradox game, it'll almost certainly be better than Planet Base. Planet Base isn't bad, it's just simple. Um, I enjoyed playing it, but then it quickly gets boring. But if it's a Paradox version and it's based on City Skylines, I'm sure it would be very interesting. I'm sure that I'd be downloading that, buying that as soon as it comes out. Hi, Nana Yo-Yo. I have to add your name quickly to a road name before I go over to Mini Metro here. Santana, Yo Avenue. There we go. Hello, Samir Rahman. I used to live closer to New York City than I do now. I used to live about a 3-hour drive away. I don't have CS:GO. But you do have an avenue now. It's funny, the number of people watching went way up, even though my stream sucks right now. Because City Skylines is too processor heavy for my computer right now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a better processor. I'm going to go ahead and save the game and move over to... what am I saving this as? Stumptown. And move over to Mini Metro now. So please, please hold for just a minute. Yeah, it's not actually my internet, Samur. It's just my encoding itself. When I have a small city on City Skylines, my computer can handle it just fine. Alright, let me switch over the description too. Oh, and let me actually get my video quality back up again here, just a second.